Okay. Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna do a little project that I was excited for the last 2 months or whatever I waited for it. So I've got my old GBA here, and I'm gonna mod it with an LCD screen so that it looks, that it's actually playable, because there has been much time gone past since I last time touched the Game Boy, the original and this one, and it's just not enjoyable anymore to play on the dark screen against the light constantly. I tolerated it as a child because I didn't have any other option, but now I think it's time to make an upgrade. So okay, I guess we start then with maybe a little demonstration first, I guess. I haven't streamed in 2 years or so bear with me. So you can see, like, that's the screen, like, against the light. It's not great. And if it's not against the light, it's basically like you can't see nothing. So basically we just start, take out the batteries and turn it on once, so that if there's any electricity left in the device, that it's decharging. Whoop, and then we take out the screws. So I've got into the habit of buying lots of games, especially for mobile systems, and with something like this, the GBA have many great games that I really want to play, but like I said in the beginning, it's just terrible to play these games with a dark screen. It's just not timely anymore. I'm just gonna loosen up the screws since they don't want to come out easily. Then just take off the case with the screws. And I'm using Restream for the first time to stream on Twitch and YouTube and see how that goes. I mean, the setup was easy enough. Question if it's how well I can interact with people. Oh, that's a Phillips screw, not a tri-ring. So, okay, let's take it off. No, the Phillips one is still holding, I think. Not. No, there it goes. Careful, not that one of them drops on the floor. I wanna avoid that. And one is missing. That's already a great start. Oh, there it is. So good. That's the backside. I'm not gonna need that one for a long time. Take off the buttons. I've watched the video. I sort of know most steps, I would think. Because when you buy this kit, at least from where I bought it, from China, Hail China or something, I don't know. Not really. They don't have instructions with it. So I've looked around, since, like, this is this display here. This is this whole kit is like a newer one, a so-called drop-in kit, where you supposedly don't have to cut anything and you can just drop it in comparison to the old ones where you had to cut a lot of stuff to get this in. And this one shouldn't be. So let's see if it holds true or not. There's the ribbon cable. Let's. Oh, where's my little tool? Let's see if it holds true. If it, you don't have to cut anything. Because so there's like a couple kits of these already, couple variants, and it was kind of hard to find the picture tutorial. I could only find the video tutorial, which might be good, might be bad, depending on how one might see it. But yeah, so I found like lots of tutorials for other kits, but not this one except one video. Let's put those screws somewhere else. And I will try to make this a bit quicker because I know I have the tendency to start talking endlessly. And then suddenly something that should take half an hour takes suddenly 1.5 hours. Ah, yes, yes, it's moving. Yeah. Now I should be able to disconnect the RIM cable. Perfect. So, let's remove those buttons. Carefully, don't want to rip anything. Buttons, is this removable? No. So, the B and the A button, the on-off button, and some dust mice that collected in here somehow. I mean, it's probably from this foam, but still weird how this could collect. So, good. What else? Do I have my? I don't have. Usually I use like a brush, but to get like some of the dust off that is from the plastic. So my toothbrush works fine too. Okay, so now what? How do I remove this? Let's have the tool here. No. Let's look for the tool here. Behind me. Yep. Actually, you know what? Let's not take the metal up. Let's take a plastic spatula. So. I can already tell this is pretty hard in there. So I'm gonna do something about that. Ideally hope you not gonna hear this. The NVIDIA broadcast should dampen the noise, or making it like completely unhearable to you guys. Oh god, I don't even wanna know what the cable nonsense I have back there. Okay. So very, very important tool for anyone wanting to do electronic stuff that knows that there's like what you call it, adhesive. That there's adhesive, so I have to be careful not to blow away like these parts here. So I'm gonna blow it to me. Oh, okay. So here's hoping you don't go all deaf. Okay. I hope that should help a little bit in making the glue a little less sticky. I don't know where to. Oh, there. Okay. Okay. But that worked pretty well, I would say. So. Yes. Oh. Oh. Okay. There's the adhesive strip here. It's to stay on the old screen, which I don't want to. Okay, so that's the old screen. Now it's off. Put that to the side and keep it safe, because who knows, maybe I want to undo this one time for whatever reason. That might be for doing that. I mean, maybe if the new screen like breaks at one point, who knows. So let's try to fix the adhesive strip. Oh yeah, so when I said like, let's hope there's no cutting, I think that was because the video that I watched, I think the guy used a custom case already, which was a little bit different. So it had like, around had like some plastic notches out that I guess were for alignment for another screen. This one, since this is the original, it doesn't have it, so I hope that means that it's really just drop in. Not that I wouldn't mind too much a little bit of soldering, but if I can avoid it, I'd take it. Okay, there's something underneath there. I'd have to look in front if there's nothing showing on the adhesive. Yeah, it's good. Make sure that everything is put aside. That's fine. Okay, so, and at this point I'm like, what I'm gonna do now? Kind of. So I know there's this is the new screen. I know there's like this piece of adhesive sticker thingy, supposedly to put on the back of this, so that it's insulating from the board. Which is like one of those things where I'm like, man, you could have done this yourself, dear China people. Like, you're making the whole electronic piece and then you're like, well, applying this sticker is too much effort. Actually, let's start like this. No, don't like it. It's actually hard to see the corners of the thing. I think that's good. Okay. Actually, that's pretty ass applying, as there's like air bubbles underneath. But who cares? That's the backside. No one will ever see it again, except me, maybe one day. Okay, one piece away. That's cool. So we have then this here thingy. Okay, we have this, and this I think goes like in here. There will be a lot of maybe not, maybe I'm screwing this up and turn it on and like fries everything. Who knows? Boop. That's nice. Okay. it floats a little bit. Okay. At this point, I'm gonna take a quick peek at the tutorial, because, you know, if I don't have to, I don't want to screw it up, you know. So. Okay. Okay, so there we have like spacer pieces, like this one and this one, and they're supposedly go, like one goes on top. I have to check the orientation of this actually. So he puts the thinner one here. Okay. Oh, on the bottom. Okay. Okay, so the thicker one goes on the bottom. Yep. Okay. So, the thicker one goes on the bottom, and the thinner one goes on the side. On the side with the AB button, if I correctly saw it. Okay, and this thinner one here. So, let's drop it here. Okay. Good. So, and then I think I have to
remove the protective film on the IPS panel and place it into the shell, making sure it is placed right up against both the bottom and left alignment.
Okay, so now I have to drop this screen in. Yep. I have to remove this sticker first that's on here, but I will first check if that's remotely correct or not. So, okay, now, yeah, I hope so. Oh, the spacer moved. Oh no. Spacer didn't stick well enough. So let's give that a good push down, and it actually sticks. Same with the bottom one. Okay. And then we're gonna go in and do this, guys. Oh yeah, I'm stupid. I forgot about the front screen, because I also got this replacement screen here, which it doesn't look one-to-one the same. You can't really tell that good on the video I see, but like there the font is a little bit weird compared to this one. Not that I will probably forget about it maybe in the future, but you know. Okay, so I guess I have to just push it out. Maybe. I would have thought I just have to push it out, right? I guess I'm gonna get my handy dandy tool again. You know? Hope I don't burn my fucking hands. Okay. Should do the trick, hopefully. The plastic is pretty hot. And let's start on the top. No. No. Oh, no, here it goes. Here it goes. If you're wondering, the white stuff that has been stuck in there for like, I don't know, 15 years. Slowly. It's actually toothpaste, because I was under the impression like I could polish the screen with toothpaste. And then it just kept sticking in there. forever and ever. Okay, so now we have it like this, and I have to clean out the toothpaste. Be right back. Get some water. Fresh water. Yes. Yes, my friends, some fresh water. Just for you all, for your entertainment. Some paper towels. And since this is still toothbrush, even after 15 years, it's pretty water soluble, so it gets out pretty easy. Luckily. Like unlike what's it called, thermal paste. Man, thermal paste is such an ass to get out of all the cracks. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. But there is some left. Some left. So there's some left. Nah. Yeah. So now complication. Some more complication. Oop. My rabbit came and he wants maybe to jump up, so I have to be careful. Up. Oh, the thingy fell out again. Okay. And that flipped over. Okay. Okay, so get the trial paper down. Dry it up, put in the new screen. Not the screen, the protective glass, I would say. Yes. So. Yep. Okay. Up, here falls the other one out. The other spacer. We're going backwards in steps. And here we have that screen. Which I assume... I assume I drop it in from the top. I guess I remove the outside thing first. Okay. Oh. Yes. Oh wait. Now there come the weird parts. I forgot about there's like these two things here too. These are like touch sensitive, these two things here. Actually I have to check out how they are supposed to be installed, if they're installed even at all. Oh, okay, the guy just placed it on top. Okay, I guess that works. So okay, then let's remove that and place this beauty in here. I guess I should also kind of start peeling that off, because otherwise I will not get it off. Cool. Yeah. Wait, what? What's that? Did I do the peel wrong? I assume so. That doesn't look right. That doesn't look right at all. Let's try another corner. Oh. What the fuck is with this thing? Am I stupid? Don't answer. I know the answer. Ah, I hate that finicky stuff. And something doesn't peel off the way it should. Why is that part sticky? That doesn't make sense. Oh, because everything is sticky. I'm stupid, that's why. Okay, okay. Those are like one of those Chinese saving like half a cent thing instead of oh no, oh no, oh god damn. Oh man, now it sticks like on this thing here. Ah no, no 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 no. Okay, you motherfucker! Now I have to fix this again. One of those things where they save like half a cent on production. It's like, well, we could make like a round sticker and just let that peel off. But no, we just make like the whole thing the sticker and make it like a cut in there so that the guy who installs it has to like carefully peel the middle part off without ripping the other stuff with. Okay. Yeah, don't do that anymore. Okay. So, okay, now we're golden. So flip that over. Careful not to touch the glass on the inside because I don't want to assemble all of this and then have a fingerprint on the inside. That would be terrible. Yeah. So then, that's not oh fuck. Do I like how this looks? Let's check quick. To maybe get a bit up there. Just trying to, like, this screen has like, where the toothpaste was in around, has like, I don't know, like a third, a quarter of a millimeter of spacing. So I'm gonna try to like get that spacing like completely perfect on all sides before I push it down. Basically I'm just gonna stick my fingernail on the opposite sides and hope that I will, that should be fine. And now I push it down. Now it's like in there for good and ever. Oh, yes, that's the way. I touched the glass from the inside. Of course I did. Of course I did. Because I'm an idiot. I have like one special or two special actually microfiber cloths that I never use for anything else except when I want to make 100% sure that it cleans the fuck out of this. So, the fuck out of anything that I want to 100% clean. Okay, good. Now I'm gonna check real quick. Fingerprints seems to be good. And now we can actually do the thing that I wanted to do like 10 minutes ago. Here I go again with like wasting time. I already gonna apologize for it because that's not gonna be the first and last time that that's gonna happen. So I have that feeling maybe I should like, is that like a sticker or something? I wonder if that like on the spacer here, if that's a sticker that they have to peel off. Like sometimes they're like really finicky to get off. They have it on both sides. Now, I think it's basically that it sticks on both sides better, because it probably sticks better on there. Maybe or maybe not. Wait, I'm gonna check. If there's adhesive under it, it would help. But I don't think so. No, that's on there for days. Okay, so I guess not. Okay, then let's push down the nip. This here also, put it on the side. Okay. Does it stick better on the acrylic side? But I can't do it. Because even though I think that is square, I'm gonna try to. So, okay, now let's do this. Let's do this. Up. Oh, the board disconnected sometime while I was screwing around. And just since I'm live streaming, I got reminded of screwing around from screwattack.com. Wasn't that a fun time? Many years ago. Okay. Okay, that seems correct. I'm slightly confused by the other ribbon cables. I think those two are probably like for two different type of boards, I assume. So I have to then get the correct one. Yeah. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. So now I'm gonna peel off this screen here. Like, oh yes. Like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Then I'm gonna place it in here. Try to get it flush against those two spacer parts. Looks good. Okay. Not push too hard on the board or on the screen itself. Okay. So now it should like be centered. From here, I would assume. Oh no, no, that's terrible. The adhesive on the bottom shows, which is terrible. Of course it does. Of course it does. Of course it does. God damn. Let's get things far away. Means I have to get it out again. Fix the adhesive. Come on. Loosen up a little bit, man. Not like the life doesn't depend on it, so just loosen up a bit. Let me move you back a bit. Because like, if I'm already making this mod, I might as well try to make it good and not like, oh well, it's okay. I would just have two sticky pads sticking out on the bottom forever, because I didn't take like 2 minutes to fix it. Let's hope that's gonna work. Okay, let's try this again. Of course, the other spacer had to move like an inch because why wouldn't it? Also mixing and matching types of measurement units like inches and millimeters, always good. I think there was like a Russian scientist who used like empirical units for his calculations and fucked up like a space mission because of it. Okay. Up. Ideally hope I turn it around and if has this stuff again showing up. Yeah, that's good. Oh, there goes one spacer. We lost one man. The bottom spacer left the building. No. Here comes the camp block. Perfect. Up. Okay. I got it. So. Okay, once the screen is in, it's not really that big a deal. It's basically also just to, I guess, prevent it from moving. And the spacers usually basically is just to like bring it in the right orientation. So, and the rest should like be done with the sticky pads. Okay. What else am I supposed to do? Let's check the video tutorial real quick. Okay, places the screen in, yes. Okay, then he points his finger to this thing. Okay, so now he wants us to use this, but I have to determine which is which. Which is the correct one of these two. I guess one has a lot of more pins, I just noticed. Shouldn't be too hard to figure out if it's like, I can hardly see it. If it's that many more pins, it's like, I don't know, 5 more pins. So it should be fairly easy to figure out which band I need to connect. So one side goes in here and the other one goes in here, and that's definitely too little. So it's that one. And I assume like this, yeah, okay. It's weird. It's weird, like a lot of the pins aren't even connected. That's weird. But I guess that's like standard connectors on a board, that instead of making one that has exactly the numbers of pins that one would need, they just approximate it to save money, which I guess is fair enough. Okay. In there. Okay, and then I guess there's like a second sticker somewhere. If I can find it in my mess. Oh, there it is. There's a second sticker to insulate the board from the other side, which now I'm just gonna place very gently. I'm gonna check what he does with these two red cables. So I feel like mine are like in a bad position. Oh wait, did he just skip that part? Oh yeah, kind of. Okay, wait, what? He did, that bastard. Okay, so the guy where I'm watching the video from what he did was a pro move. He just skipped a step. Let's stick somewhat on here again. So basically, these two cables here, these two, these are are touch sensitive, and you're supposed to place them on top, I guess, was it? Heap, wait. Or did he on the bottom? Oh. I guess on the bottom, okay. So he took these blues, which I feel like I'm gonna rip off any moment. They're really sensitive. I took those blues and placed them somewhere down there. I'm not sure if those are... Is that an adhesive on there? I don't think so. Because how else are they gonna stick in there in place? Actually, I don't know. I'm not actually sure how these are working. Because they work supposedly through the plastic. If I could get it off. Oh my god. They're so tiny and finicky. My eyes get too old for this stuff. Not yet, but soon. Give it like 10 more years. Oop, wait. What? Ah, come on. Really? Did I just bend the other side? Oh. Oh, I see. There's like plastic on the other side. And I removed that accidentally. But also I'm making no progress here because... I mean, I'm not sure. Am I even supposed to rip those off? Or am I destroying the thing? I don't know. I'm gonna know it once I have fucked it up. Because otherwise, how are they gonna stick there if they're not... They will not. That's how. I'm fairly certain those are stickers. Ah. Let's take a closer look on my suffering. I managed to rip it off a little bit, but then basically that was like the top layer. Top layer of the sticker. Nice, let's try the fingernail again. Even though it's a lot bigger than the tool, it's a lot preciser to use. I also fail here. I'm like, what am I even looking at? So those basically those buttons, those are buttons, and they're used to like access some menus. I need some good sugar. It's no poke, but it will do. I swear I'm gonna rip that stuff off. And I'm gonna bend the metal on the other side. I'm actually not sure anymore if you're supposed to pull these off or not. Yeah, you are. Okay. Okay. And then you're stuck with like a really thin and flimsy piece of metal that you have to be really careful with, as you don't want to break it, I assume. And the guy basically was like, well, let's... Yeah, it's basically like, let's place one down here. I mean, in the step that he didn't then tell what exactly he did. Like, place one down here. That's really weird. And I'm really wondering how this works. I will later look it up because now I'm curious. Because it probably has, I don't know, something similar like to phones. How you know, you can like use a protective glass over a touchscreen and the screen still works. Something along those lines. Ah, man. I really didn't think I would need that much time for this bit. There we are. In hell together. I'm not kidding when I say this is really flimsy. This is like assuming maybe a 50th of a millimeter. It's like a really flimsy sheet. And I'm really scared of breaking it. Don't stick to my finger. I'm scared of pulling you off. Yeah. It's situated over here. If I knew what I got myself into, I would have been like this. No, not really. I really wanted to do this. I'm just frustrated with this process. I hope that works. So basically now it like looks like this. So theoretically from the other side you should be able to activate these to address some menus. I guess I will try to put that underneath the other sticker to protect it from moving and also protect the board. This is all like really like one way. Like once you have to replace it or whatever, maybe do something like do another mod and you have to wait, what? Oh, okay. It's like big enough to go from one side to the other. Once you gonna do some modding or whatever, and you remove that, you will have to get like some tape yourself and like use that to insulate everything. Okay, that's not great. That's definitely not great, but whatever. Okay. Yeah. That's something. Okay, and now I think that's pretty much all. Like, I still have this piece here, which would be like another adhesive. Again, like, they have like this whole area in the middle that's just for the screen. The whole area in the middle that's just a waste product. And just a thin outline where you're supposed to break it out. Kind of weird production cycle there. That's more efficient. So, oh yeah, I have to put in the buttons again before I... So that's the B button, the A button. Let's just hope this works and I didn't, I don't know, short something out, because I don't, you know, I'm not that big a guy who likes to use like being grounded or whatever to prevent shortages. I just kind of YOLO it, kind of, and hope everything will be fine. So I can already tell that the sticker is not... Oh wait, no, that's another sticker. I wanted to say the sticker that I put on here now is not big enough, but they already put like a piece of tape over this yellow orange part here, so it's fine. The speaker is in here. I guess that's that then. Wait, what is that? What is that piece? That piece certainly has a reason to be here, right? Maybe it's like some spacer from the back. I'm gonna quickly watch the video. Oh, you also use like another piece of tape to hold the board down. Smart. I should have done that too. Okay, he puts in his buttons and he just places things on top. I feel like that should be a spacer, kind of. Maybe on here, you know, on the bottom where like the spiky bits show. Maybe makes sense to use that. The spiky bits don't pierce it. Let's just use it like that and call it a day.
The Gengar shell, an impressive IPS screen, and LEDs make it a Halloween delight. Alright, let's go over the features of this ghoulish Game Boy Advance. Starting with the IPS kit, it has 9 levels of brightness with a fairly impressive range, which you can touch through by tapping the touch sensor.
Now I'm more convinced that you have to use that.
Now, this is a pretty useless feature for the
There's a sticky side, and the other one too.
Playing original Game Boy games on the console. Another nice feature is that it retains your settings after turning the system off, which is something that the Cloud Game Store version of the drop-in IPS kit did not do.
I'm confused.
Lastly, while I wouldn't call this a feature, the IPS
because it could also be...
white balance than the other drop-in
Let's
IPS
do that
kit.
now.
The Cloud Game Store version had a cooler color temperature, which manifested in the
Gonna do a little
IPS
check
panel
again.
by a bluish
Looks
tint.
good
The panel
from
in this
the
kit
other side.
should be a bit better, with the light look
Yeah, I'm convinced that you're supposed to place it like over these pins.
There really isn't too much to speak of. It illuminates when the console is turned on. However, there
Just
is
a
an
feeling,
optional controller board
because
you can
those are
modify
kind of
to turn
spiky,
LEDs on and off whenever you want,
and I guess
as
to
well as adjust their
it
brightness.
just fits on there so well.
Install that controller
They're kind of
board, it is
spiky, and I feel like
So those are the
that's
primary
supposed to like
features of this
prevent it
film.
from piercing
Now,
the
let's get
film.
into the pros and cons.
And
This
I
drop-in
guess I'll leave it like
has
that,
quite a few advantages
and then
over
I
previous
check if
feature
that
reviews from
fits
the
now in
Cloud
here
Game Store, most of which I
properly or
already
not.
briefly touched upon. While still a good kit, the Cloud Game Store drop-in solution had a fairly dim
The
screen that
speaker is
also
in.
exhibited a bluish tint. Additionally, the brightness level would reset each time you turned off the console. This new drop-in kit, however,
Something on
fixes
this
all
side
those
is not
issues.
in, I think.
It has a much brighter
I said
screen
no,
with
it's
9
this.
levels of brightness.
Okay.
And the white balance is much better,
And
and by all
then we
intents and
take this
purposes, the blue
cable
tint is
and
greatly reduced.
try to
However, when comparing
force
it
that
to my
jammed
Bunny
it in
Blank
here.
IPS kit that I had reviewed a while ago, it appears that there is still somewhat of a bluish tint.
Ooh.
Looking at all three together at roughly the same brightness, you can see that the Cloud Game Store one is
Wait,
the bluest,
no, I'm
while the
stupid. It
Bunny
should
Playing
be
one has
gone.
arguably
Yeah,
the cleanest
okay.
white,
I
and
made
the
it
one
too
I'm reviewing for
difficult
this video
on
is
myself.
somewhere right in between.
Okay.
Overall, as far as drop-in kits are concerned,
Yeah,
this one
let's
is a
take
move
this.
in the right direction and currently the best option.
And
Another pro is the brightness.
and
This kit gets quite a bit brighter than the one from Cloud Game Store.
Huh?
Now, while not as bright as the
Oh,
Bunny Playing
yes.
kit, in my opinion, the brightness is more than
Yeah.
adequate. And lastly, I really like how it remembers your settings and
looks
keeps your
okay-ish.
system off.
I
To
hope.
me, this kit balances
The
ease of
start
installation with a decent set
button,
of
the
features,
not start
making
the
it a really
on-off
great
button.
package. And at roughly $60,
Yes.
I think it is very competitively priced. Alright, now on to the cons, and there are a
Side
few minor ones.
pieces.
First, while the IPS panel is a considerable improvement over the previous drop-in IPS
Yeah,
kit,
correct.
it still has
The
a
other
somewhat
side.
bluish tint. However, looking at the IPS screen in a vacuum, I think it looks fantastic.
That's so good.
It's really
Yeah.
funny when you compare it to other kits, you actually notice that
Yeah.
there is a difference.
That?
And really, the only other con I
Oh no,
have
the
are
shoulder
aligning
buttons with
spacers. I
springs
really
on
don't
them.
like this method of installation alignment
They're
since
pretty
it leaves
mighty
some room for
springs, I
error.
have to say.
Rather, I think it'd be great if they came with an aligning bracket, like some of the 3D printed ones we've seen in the past. If this kit came with a solid aligning bracket, I think
Now I
it
have
would
to
really
wonder
lean
how the
towards
springs
more
are
of a drop-in
supposed to
solution.
go in there.
Anyway, I just think it would
I
be
wish I
great if
paid
this
attention when I
could
pulled
figure
them
a way
out.
to really make it easier to install the LCD
The
panels
placed
in
them
a way
just
that
in
keeps
here.
them aligned perfectly, but also not requiring you to trim the
This
shell
work.
or utilize the
I just saw that there's like
but I digress.
shit
And I
on
think
there,
that
so
this kit is an
let's
improvement
quickly
over the prior
clean
drop-in
that off
solution,
when I get
and
the
it's perfect for those who want a
opportunity
solder-free
to.
way to get a very good backlit experience for the original Game Boy Advance. Anyway,
My
guys, that about does it for part 1 of this
15 to
first
20-year-old
part
finger
in this series.
grease. Get that
Hopefully
out.
you found this video useful, and if you have any questions about any of the
Finger
products that
grease
you
and
this
probably
build,
some
let me know
chocolate and
down below in the
whatnot,
comments.
because
Now, next week,
even
part
on
2
doing
is
something like
something
this,
really
I'm
special in store. So
stuffing
make sure you
myself with
subscribe to the
chocolate.
channel with the notification bell turned on so that you don't miss out. And if you enjoyed
Oh.
this video, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps me and the channel out. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Until then, see you all next Thursday.
Yeah, that's one button, the other one is the same nonsense, yes. Cool to loosen it up just a bit. Nope, doesn't work, okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna look at the other buttons because otherwise I have to disassemble it again. And that's where I come back to like, well, it could have taken half an hour, but it took 1.5 hours because I tried to be perfectionist in some capacity. Yeah. So the trigger buttons are pretty easy. So now here's right. Let's put some bit red. Okay, here's right. Right on the left side because this is the opposite. Yep. Left on the right side. I probably could have started with screwing it back in a bit. It would have been a tiny bit easier. Well, another good thing that one should remember where you place the screws in, because there's like a million tiny holes here that could potentially carry the screws.
first need to separate the channel and button contacts with delatch the ribbon cable and remove the mother securing the mother.
Now there's one over these cables. Up. What's going on here? Oh, here's the read button. The on and off switch is kinda in the way. Ah, god damn it. Let's fuck it, let's use this. Yeah. There's one. I'm gonna have to tighten it later once I figure out the other ones. One is here. And somewhere is a third one, I think on the other side. But he already removed that one. God damn it.
Once open,
Removes that one. Okay, stop. There must be 3 screws, and I feel like there was one here. Something feels kind of weird. Seems correct. Okay. So I'm gonna do the thing I should have done from the start and look at I'll fix it. GBA. Game Boy Advance. Let's say buttons. Yep. Okay. And in the other guy's video, he already had removed one screw. I forgot to put it back in another mod that he probably made. So yeah. I'm looking at this and I'm like, there was something different about the other screen on this part, and now I know what. It's like there's this foamy thing, which I don't know. Do I want to fuck it? What does then happen? Okay, so this comes in here. No, that's fine. That's fine. But it's 100% fine. It doesn't matter. There's plastic over there and plastic already here, so it's like whatever. Up at I see that the metal piece moved. Did a little bit unsticking. Which I would assume if it doesn't sit really well on there, it's probably not gonna work. Okay. I wanted to do something. I wanted to check the screws. But, they're completely in. It's in. That one needs a little more, a lot. And now it's in. Okay. Good. Then take the top piece. Place the top piece over here. I'm just gonna put in the one screw in the bottom, and then I'm gonna first try it out before I put in the other screws. Yes, kind of. Maybe. Yeah. I think I can already feel like there's a bit too much pressure. And I think it might be the piece that I put in there. That will probably bite me in the ass, maybe. Who knows? The extra piece that I put in there, the spiky bits, will probably bite me in the ass. Put the two on the top in, just so that it's kind of done. Okay, so, okay. Now I have finished the mod, more or less. You can't really see. Yeah, you can a little bit see like on that, like the stuff is missing on bottom there, which probably also helps if there's like a leak of a battery, but not too worried, to be honest. And now in my messy mess, find the two batteries that I had lying there in the beginning of the story. It was in the... Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm really curious how this is gonna look, if it works. Dear God, I hope this works. Is it already on? No, it's off. Okay, good. Don't want to ruin the anticipation. Okay, and let's get the game. The game that also was here somewhere in the chaos zone. There we go. Yep. Okay. One Super Mario World, aka Super Mario Advance 2. Boop. And is it gonna work or not? Ooh. Ooh. Oh my. It's too bright for the screen. It doesn't know what to do. Oh man. Look at them careless. I have turned off the autofocus, that's why it's like not doing it. I personally dislike autofocus. Let me fix that. That's a pretty nice looking screen. Man, I can see the details and how pixelated it is, though of course that's blown up from like the camera. But I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see if like there's some issue with the... I don't think with the adhesive there's nothing really showing, which is good. I'm taking my look myself. Okay. Okay. Well, there's... Oh. Yeah. Okay, so I will fix this. Basically, since I have... Oop. The button feels a bit weird. Okay, since I put the weird thing like from on the spiky bits, there's too much pressure in there and like the whole screen is bent actually. So I will fix that afterwards. That will be hopefully really quick and painless. But thank you everyone for tuned in, and yes, hello Garagen Fitz. You missed all the good part, but you can watch, you can suffer through my failings if you really want to in the video afterwards. I hope you have all a nice day, a nice week. It's Monday. I know it sucks. It's really terrible and I hate it, but there we go. 4 more days to grind through to weekend. Have a nice week.